have played roles in our graduates' success. May we honor you in the accomplishments we recognize today, and may we be filled with gratitude during this celebration of our graduates, their work, and their bright futures. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated.
We gather here today.
It is now my honor to introduce Chancellor of Ivy Tech Community College, Kokomo, Dr. Dean McCurdy. Chancellor.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Hiker. It is my pleasure to welcome you this afternoon to the Ivy Tech Community College 2021 commencement ceremony. To start, we have several distinguished visitors with us today, and I would ask them to stand as they are recognized. And please join me in welcoming them. First, from our Campus Board of Trustees, we have with us Mr. Mark Maple, Board Secretary and Trustee, and Mr. Jim Tidd, Trustee. Please join me in thanking them. We also have with us today, representing the Kokomo service area as Governor Eric Holcomb's appointee to our Ivy Tech State Board of Trustees, Ms. Tanya Fouch, State Trustee. And from the President's Office of Ivy Tech Community College, we have with us today Vice President for K-14 Initiatives and Statewide Partnerships, Dr. Rebecca Rasholti. It is a privilege to celebrate our graduates with each of you this afternoon. Now at this time, I'd like to recognize the leadership of the Kokomo service area, the vice chancellors, directors, executive directors, and deans. This talented and accomplished group has directed the work and inspired the imagination of our faculty, staff, and students. Would the vice chancellors, directors, executive directors, and deans please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The essence of Ivy Tech is the caliber of instruction we offer, and the success of our graduates is dictated by the education they receive. Both our instructional quality and our graduates' learning outcomes require a dedicated and highly qualified faculty. Would the members of our faculty please stand and be recognized? And of course, the accomplishments of our students graduating this afternoon would also not be possible without the dedication and commitment of our staff. We are fortunate to have employees who give so much of themselves to assist our students and help them achieve their educational goals. And among our staff are many members of our commencement committee that overcame many hurdles for us to be here today. So I would ask that the staff of the Ivy Tech, Kokomo, Logansport, and Peru campuses please stand and be recognized. As we assemble this afternoon to recognize the tremendous accomplishments of our students who will be graduating today, it's through hard work and determination that they've reached a milestone in their lives, earning an Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, or Associate of Applied Science degree, or a technical certificate or certificate. Each of these graduates is to be commended for their accomplishments. Several graduates today are wearing unique cords and stoles that represent a variety of organizations, clubs, and memberships. Present today are graduates wearing cords in recognition of their achievements as veterans, graduates with honors, members of Phi Theta Kappa, members of the National Society for Leadership and Success, members of the Student Leadership Academy, members of Taking Hoosiers to the Next Level, and the All Indiana team. And among our graduates today who are being recognized, you'll see not only students who came to Ivy Tech Community College immediately after high school, but also students that have come to us and graduated in many cases during high school, as well as people who came to us with a wealth of life experience and a desire to expand their world. Graduates, I would now ask you to please rise and turn to the guests that you brought with you today, or to the camera if you'd prefer, for just a moment. So please stand up, graduates. And if you could turn to those that you came with. And to the many parents, the children, the wives and husbands, the relatives and the friends who helped our graduates succeed, we offer a special welcome and a thank you on behalf of the 2021 graduating class of Ivy Tech Community College. Please join me in thanking those loved ones with you today. You may be seated. Now, later today, we will also be recognizing 3 community leaders with honorary Associate of Science in College and Community Service degrees. These recipients are a former Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, Dr. Pamela Lewis, former Kokomo Campus Board of Trustees member and chair, Dr. Thomas McKeag, and former Ivy Tech State Board of Trustee member, Thomas Turing. Each of these individuals has played an integral role in our campus development and the transformation of our campus, and in making Ivy Tech the success it is today. Each has also served as a leader in lifting up his or her community. So please join me in a round of applause for our honorary degree recipients as part of the class of 2021. Now, it is now my great honor to be joined at the podium by our Vice President for K-14 Initiatives and Strategic Partnerships, Dr. Rebecca Risholti, representing the Office of the President for Ivy Tech Community College, as we come to the highlight of today's ceremonies, the conferring of degrees and certificates to our graduates. Okay. So, will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science degrees, Associate of Arts and Associate of Science degrees, and technical certificates and certificates please rise? Dr. Risholti, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for graduation and are recommended by the faculty of Ivy Tech Community College for the conferring of these degrees and certificates.
Exercising the authority of the State Board of Trustees, legally vested by the people of Indiana through the General Assembly and the Governor, and delegated by the trustees to me, and recognizing your nomination by the faculty and with the approval of the administration for having successfully completed the prescribed courses of study, I now confer upon each of you the appropriate degree or technical certificate. Please be seated.
Now, boy, it'll be great when we can lose these things. Now I would invite the Ivy Tech graduates to come forward to the platform to receive your degrees and certificates. I would like to invite State Trustee Tanya Fauch to come forward and assist Dr. Rebecca Rasholti in presenting the diplomas and congratulating our graduates. Mr. Derry Ebert, Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Services, will announce the graduates' names and degrees as they cross the stage.
Will the first row of graduates please rise and proceed to the stage? Now presenting students from the School of Advanced Manufacturing, Engineering, and Applied Sciences, the school dean is Joshua Spear. Justin L. Bull, Associate of Applied Sciences, Advanced Automation, Robotics, and Technology. Ashley Marie DeVita Keller, Associate of Applied Science, Agriculture. Jessica A. Miller, Associate of Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Christopher N. Morgan, Associate of Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Timothy S. Osborne, Technical Certificate, Outstanding Student in Automotive Technology. Michael Valle Acosta, Technical Certificate, Automotive Service Technology. Jose F. Rivera, Associate of Applied Science, Diesel Technology. Tyler W. Swain, Outstanding Student in Diesel Technology, Associate of Applied Science, Diesel Technology. Keenan Lamar Bates, Associate of Applied Science, Industrial Technology. Devin J. Moore, Associate of Applied Science, Industrial Technology. Tate S. Robertson, Associate of Applied Science, Industrial Technology. Mason W. Buffington, Certificate, Industrial, Mechanical, Advanced Manufacturing, Engineering. John M. Meyer, Technical Certificate, Automation and Robotics Technology. Jason Dean Peters, Associate of Applied Science, Apprenticeship Technology, Machine Repair. Derek W. Fontes, Technical Certificate, Machine Tool Technology. Bradley Jameson, Associate of Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, TSAP. Nara Mical de Jesus Ayala, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Jacqueline Seitz, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Caitlin Renee Deeds, Associate of Science, Elementary Education, TSAP. Christina Diaz, Associate of Science, Elementary Education, TSAP. Adriana E. Knight, Associate of Science, Elementary Education, TSAP. Michelle Rodriguez, Associate of Science, Elementary Education, TSAP. Carol A. Sanchez, Associate of Science, Elementary Education, TSAP. Elizabeth Dawn Bilvin, Technical Certificate, Education. Lily S. Scheffler, Technical Certificate, Education. Eliza Jane Barkley, Associate of General Studies. Sulina E. Castillo, Associate of General Studies. Carla Y. Chavez, Associate of General Studies. Molly F. Leclerc, Associate of General Studies. Carly G. Sarver, Associate of General Studies. Cameron Smallwood, Associate of General Studies. Eureka R. Schweigert, Associate of General Studies. Kayla M. Veramontes, Associate of General Studies. Caitlin Volmer, Associate of General Studies. Hannah L. Wolf, Technical Certificate. Jose Bojaziki, Associate of Arts. Jada Rowe, Associate of Arts, Outstanding Student in Liberal Arts. Adriana Villa, Associate of Science. Jennifer R. Neer, Associate of Science, Professional Communications. Kyla R. Elmore, Associate of Science, Psychology, TSAP. Julia Fisher, Associate of Science, Psychology, TSAP. Brianna M. Orpert, Associate of Science, Psychology, TSAP. Chloe Prince, Associate of Science, Psychology, TSAP. Sydney E. Query, Associate of General Studies, Outstanding Student in General Studies. Haven Wolf, Associate of Science, Psychology, TSAP. Alexandra Brianna Young, Associate of Science, 2019-20 graduate, Psychology, TSAP.
Thank you. One more round of applause for all of our graduates. Congratulations to each and every one of you and your families and friends. That's more like it. So, each year, we ask a member of our graduating class to leave their peers with a lasting message. And we have 3 ceremonies today, so this year's message has been pre-recorded, and the challenge comes from visual communications student, outstanding student, Arlene Emmert. And so we'll now play that.
Hello, everyone. I'm not gonna lie. When I first found out that I could be the one speaking before you today, I was excited. I signed up for the chance immediately. But as I worked on my speech, nothing I wrote felt right. I started and stopped so many times. What should I say? Should I start with an amazing quote? Should I bring up COVID? Should I start or end with congratulations? Do I use this as a moment to focus inward, or do I take a global perspective? I looked to past notable commencement speeches, but none of what was spoken about felt quite right either. What was said then didn't seem to fit with what we had been through in the past year. I also had only a few minutes to give my thoughts. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that was just it. Here today, like in life as a whole, I have a short time, and I didn't want to waste it. With that realization, I decided to stop thinking and get on to what I really wanted to say. To start with, I wanted to discuss what we're here for today. Commencement is often seen as the end, but its true definition is a beginning, act or fact coming into existence. For all of us graduating here today, whether you're the first in your family or the latest in a long line, congratulations! You have graduated college. If this is how far you have decided to go for now with formal education, I wish you all the best on whatever path your life takes next. If you're going on for further education, I wish you all the best in your next step of learning. I want to congratulate all of you for completing this step in your education, not just because you did it, but because you did it in 2020. At a time where our last 2.5 semesters were all over the place, quite literally for some of us as we took online classes across the state because of COVID. You have all achieved great success, and I commend you all for sticking with school. Even when things changed and got hard, you still persevered, and that is worth celebrating. As you think about what you have accomplished today, I want to ask you to thank those you can think of who helped you on this path. Family, friends, mentors, and teachers. Thank them for their help, their guidance, and their encouragement. For most of us, this was not something we could have done on our own. This is something that we had to have help with. So take a minute to thank all those who helped you today, and thank them for the help that they gave you on your journey. As I mentioned before, when trying to decide what to say today, I debated what perspective to take. The more I thought about it, the more I realized you can't have the world without the people in it. So today I implore you not to just work hard, but to enjoy life as well. Each of us has a reason that we are here, and I hope that you can find your place in this world, if you haven't already. I hope that college has helped you on your path to becoming the best you that you can be. My wish for all of you is that you can help spread love, joy, and kindness to all of those around you. For we only truly move forward when we do so together. After a year of less contact and interaction, we realize just how important we are to each other. Humanity needs each other, now more than ever. I leave you with this, knowing I'm not one of the dozens of celebrities who will be giving some amazing commencement speeches soon, but knowing that I am me, that I have a purpose, and so do you. I'm excited to see where the road will take us next, as we branch off from here onto our own paths. Remember a few simple truths as you move on. Don't let anyone say that you can't, that you aren't enough of anything to do what you want to pursue, that you are anything other than who you know yourself to be. Don't listen to the haters or to those who would try and bring you down. You were made to do amazing things. Don't let anyone tell you any different. I want to end with a pair of quotes. Some may think it childish to quote children's author A.A. Milne, but sometimes we need to hear things in a youthful way to remind us of the excitement and idealism we have as children that we often lose as we grow older. We need to be reminded that we can do it. The world can change if we work together. So what are these two quotes? The first comes from Christopher Robin and is a reminder that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. The other is from National Youth Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman, from her inauguration poem titled The Hill We Climb, a reminder that there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. So congratulations, you have graduated college. Go out and be brave, be strong, be smart, be a light and a force for positive change in the world to help us achieve a better future for all of humanity. Thank you.
Thank you to Arlene for that, a truly outstanding student leader and a member of the class of 2021. And it is now time for the culminating ritual of every commencement ceremony. I would ask the graduates to please rise. Class of 2021, Ivy Tech Community College, faculty, and the Board of Trustees have officially decreed that you have met the requirements for graduation. To signify the completion of the degree requirements and your receipt of the appropriate diploma, I would now invite all graduates to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side. I present to you the 2021 graduating class of Ivy Tech Community College, Kokomo, Logansport, and Peru. Congratulations. Woo! You may be seated. Congratulations to each of you. The events of the past year have fundamentally challenged all aspects of our lives, and yet each and every one of you persevered in the face of unparalleled difficulties. You demonstrated that no matter what the world of tomorrow is like, you will be prepared to meet the challenge head on. Your achievement today is truly remarkable. Your hard work and your personal sacrifices you have made in reaching this important accomplishment are a true reflection of your abilities and your commitment. You are now in a position to make a significant difference in the world, and I wish you continued success and prosperity. This now concludes the Ivy Tech Community College commencement ceremony for 2021. I would ask that the audience please remain seated for a few moments during the recessional of platform guests and faculty who wish to recess at this time. Graduates, you are free to join your families after the procession is completed. And I would now ask the platform guests to follow the Grand Marshal. Thank you, and congratulations again to the class of 2021.